The views and opinions expressed by the hosts do not necessarily state or reflect those of the company and its management. Furthermore, the views and opinions of the guests do not reflect those of the hosts, the show, the management, and the network.
You expired, O Jesus, but the source of life gushed forth for souls, and an ocean of mercy opened up for the whole world. O fount of life, unfathomable divine mercy, envelop the whole world and empty yourself out upon us. O blood and water, which gushed forth from the heart of Jesus as a fount of mercy for us, I trust in you. O blood and water, which gushed forth from the heart of Jesus as a fount of mercy for us, I trust in you. O blood and water, which gushed forth from the heart of Jesus as a fount of mercy for us, I trust in you.
Magandang hapon sa lahat na nanonood at nagsusunod ng At the Hour of Three. Kanina sinusubaybayan ko na yung mga pumapasok, and I'd like to thank all those who are behind and supporting, especially today's segment, those who really wants to hear more about the incoming event that our guests will be discussing. So I'd like to thank especially Ima Alfon, all the way from Perth, Australia. She is the lay coordinator for the Archdiocese of Cebu. Thank you, Ima, for the always being there to support us. Of course, we have uh, other members of the Cebu Archdiocese and also from Davao. Maraming salamat po at nandito kayo ng maaga. This afternoon, I'm so excited because this is one topic that everybody's waiting to listen, to hear, and to find out. This event that is going to be in August already, this month nga pala, is quite a huge event, especially for the Divine Mercy. But I do not want to discuss it because hindi ko rin talaga alam. So ibibigay ko kayo none other at by a doctor by profession, but now a full-time servant of the Divine Mercy in the Archdiocese of Davao. I'd like to welcome Dr. Catherine Perandos Zamora.
Zamoras.
Hi,
Yes.
Duki. Hi, Duki. Good afternoon. Yes.
Yes. Good afternoon, Ma'am Aida. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon to all the who are watching at the hour of three from all over the world.
Good afternoon.
Especially, yes, especially here from devotees from the Mindanao, no? Because practically I'll be talking about this big event coming soon, the first big event after pandemic, after pandemia. And this is all sponsored or organized by the Divine Mercy Apostolate of our Archdiocese of Davao, headed by no less than the beautiful Tita Georgie Ilagan Bian, no?
Okay.
Ma'am
Okay, bago
Aida.
tayo mag-continue, no, nag-sign off lang ang technical, medyo mahina. So maybe
Ah,
you can come closer to the microphone lang just to
okay,
be
okay,
able
okay.
to get the right volume. So again, okay, yes, closer lang. So again, Doki, yes, I'm also very excited, no? Kasi alam ko hindi ito ordinaryo at importante. So ganito muna, no? Nalaman ko na head ka ng prophetic ministry. Siguro doon tayo mag-umpisa. Ano ba talaga yung prophetic ministry na ikaw yung head?
Head. Yes, in our apostolate sa Divine Mercies, Archdiocese of Davao, aside from the set of officers, from the lay coordinator to the assistant lay coordinator to the secretary to the treasurer to the auditor, we also have these three ministries, now, which include the prophetic ministry, the priestly ministry, and the kingly ministry. And the prophetic ministry, which I am the coordinator, is in charge of this so-called home evangelization or the evangelization per se, no? Whether it be home or it be in the GKKs, the Gagmay Kristohanong Katilingban group, or it be in the parish, if we are invited to give input to the parish level, no? And so I am the one who is coordinating that activities sa apostolate.
Okay,
That's
napakalaki
my
pala ng
duty.
trabaho ko, Dukin, 'no?
Opo.
Ang laki ng responsibilidad mo. Pero all by the grace of God, you were chosen and you were called and now you are here. Kasi ikaw din
Yes.
yung sasalita about ano ba itong event na ito. Ano mga bang
Yes.
event na ito, Doc, at kailan ito?
Yes, this is called the Mindanao Apostolic Congress on Mercy, or MACOM 2022, and we organized this in response to the yung kasi we are supposed to have Philippine Apostolic Congress on Mercy. We are supposed to sponsor that this year 2022, but because of the pandemic, it is postponed. It was postponed, and so this MACOM, or Mindanao Apostolic Congress on Mercy, which followed doon sa ginawang Congress din from the Visayas and from Luzon. So we followed, and we have only barely mga 2 months more or less preparation for this. But thanks God, we are now on our almost well prepared na kami. But hopefully everything will be orderly and everything will be fine comes the date on August 29 and 30. No, that will be Monday and Tuesday. And August 29, if you can notice sa atong calendar, it's numbered red, no? Because it's the National Heroes Day. So everybody will be free, no? Kay wala yang trabaho. So
Mm.
may na lang kay okay lang yan na holiday na siyang August 29. So it will start on August 29, and that's the day 1, and day 2 will be on August 30. That's actually 2 days activity, Ma'am Aida. So it will
Okay.
be, yes. It will be
Oo.
held, yes, Ma'am
Go
Aida?
ahead, Doc. Sige, go ahead.
It
Asan
will be
ito?
Yeah, it will be held at Grand Mensing Hotel sa Magallanes Street, Davao City, and uh, all the delegates from Mindanao, from what is that? Where is that? From Daddy Tama, from Davao Digos, Tagum, and Mati, from Kidmako, we have this abbreviation, which means Kidapawan, Cotabato, and Marbel. We have this Cambustan, or Cagayan de Oro City, and Butuan, and from places from Agusan del Norte, Agusan del Sur, and Surigao del Sur, and Surigao del Norte, and Tan, meaning Tandag. We have also this Dopim, or Dipolog, Osamis, Pagadian, and Marawi. We have also delegates from Samba Zuli, or Samba Holi, from Zamboanga, Basilan, Holo, and Ipil. No? All
Wow!
the, yes.
Grabe
Actually,
naman ang ano pala, grabe naman pala ang involvement nitong MACOM na 'to, 'no? Kaya pala
yes.
talagang, nagtaka din ako, 'no, ladies and gentlemen, our followers, 'no? This was the first time that I saw that our postings were also engaged by other people, other organizations na Divine Mercy organizations from Manila, from other places, and then this was also shared by other faith communities, no? So you can just
Mm,
imagine yung uhaw siguro ng tao sa salita or sa message of the Divine Mercy. But let's not go there muna, no? Doc Cathy, ano ba talaga, bakit kailangan itong Congress na ito? I mean, in the lives of the devotees and in the lives of those who are coming in as Divine Mercy propagators or followers.
yes.
What's the significance of having this Congress?
Yes, this is very significant, especially today, na we need to implore God's mercy above all, no? Sa dami ng mga problema natin na hinaharap. And the theme, which is just a fitting for this activity, which is communion, participation, and mission of the new evangelizers on mercy. That's the whole theme about this Congress. Communion, participation, and mission of the new evangelizers on mercy. So, Ma'am Aida, this Congress is actually basically a training on the new evangelizers on mercy. No? Parang TNEM or TNE double TNEM or TNEM, training on for new evangelizers on mercy. So that is the theme for this Congress, which is just fitting kay we are now about to go into resuming the activities of evangelizing each families, no, from the parish level to the GKK level. This group of basic ecclesial communities, no? Yung
I
sa amin
see.
dito sa Mindanao tinatawag na Gagmayng Kristohanong Katilingban, no? Na ng mga chapels diha. And this one parish here in Davao City has around mga 50 to 90 to 100 members of GKK. So imagine that isang parokya, Ma'am Aida, na maraming GKK or Gagmayng Kristohanong Katilingban na doon na belong ang each of the families sa mga Gagmayng Kristohanong Katilingban. So mauna na this now is the right time na we will go into families, their homes, to give or share this devotion of divine mercy. And this uh, uh, Congress is just fitting for us to be prepared, no, for this activity diha sa amo ang GKK and sa mga panimalay, no, each home of the GKKs.
Um, Duki, you said that you are now what you call that, enthroning, no, the divine
Mm.
mercy in the homes, especially on the level of the JKK already. Does it mean na pumupunta talaga kayo bahay-bahay, or do you move around kung sino yung member ng JKK?
Yes. Before the pandemic, Ma'am Aida, we used to give input to the parish level, and our
Mhm.
audience during the input at that time are the presidents, no, of the Gagmayng Kristohanong Katilingban of that parish. So we have to ask permission to the parish priest to that we will now start the going to house to enthrone the divine mercy and give input about the divine mercy devotion. So that was the thing that we are doing before pandemic, and we are about to resume that again after this pandemic, ma'am. So mao nang unsa jud na mga mag-train ang mga evangelizers with this new evangelization for family devotion and mercy kay because what we have before like this home evangelization program booklet, we have only 5 elements, no, before we have only 5 elements for the family devotion on mercy, but now after Wacom 4, you remember Wacom 4, Mamaida, which was
Yes, yes.
held last 2018
Okay. Oo.
or 17, no. It was a pilgrimage type doon sa UST, doon sa Laguna, and doon sa Bataan, no?
Mm-mm.
And right after Wacom 4, this Divine Mercy devotion uh, came up with a new guideline. So, mauna ni siya. Aside, imbis na 5 elements ang sa devotion sa Divine Mercy, Father Tenorio, the spiritual director, National Spiritual Director of the Divine Mercy Apostolic Philippines, came up with these booklets, no? With now improved, new ardor, new expression, new method after this Divine Mercy devotion was put into the pontifical what do you call that, sa pontifical right after council for the new evangelization. So
Mhm.
we now have a new guideline. So this one, new evangelization for family devotion and mercy. And for the speakers, we have this guidelines booklet for them to be used as outline for the time that we will share now to each of the families. So
I
that,
see. So
mhm.
which means the speakers for this Congress, no, are going to be talking about how to evangelize according to the new setup yung sinabi mo na pinakita mo. So each
Mm,
speaker, kasi I saw very very powerful speakers that you have, no? So each speaker will be assigned to talk about how this devotion is going to be uh, propagated down to the level up to the homes of
The
those who has the
families.
propaganda.
Yeah.
So tama 'yon. 'Yun ang
Yes.
mangyayari. So it's is it going to be a trainer's training? Hindi naman.
Somehow, because we urge that at least all the prophetic ministry coordinators of each parishes should send their prophetic ministry coordinators to this MACOM 2022. There is amo as sa Divine Mercy Apostolic Archdiocese of Davao. I don't know with the rest of the places in Mindanao, the rest of the dioceses apart from our diri sa Davao. Pero sa amo Ma'am Aida, we really encourage that they will send their prophetic ministry coordinators and assistants to join this MACOM or Mindanao Apostolic Congress of Mercy for them to be somehow trained on how to go about this new evangelization for family devotion on mercy.
I
And
see.
last, yeah, I would like also to note that when was that? Last of July 30, we have something like a prelude. No, we have training for the new evangelizers on mercy, which was held at ICHEF, the place of Ma'am Joji Laganbuyan. And there were 77 prophetic ministry coordinators and assistants attended that event. That was like a prelude or for them to be familiarized with what will happen on this MACOM 2022. They were
So
very willing.
you really came prepared, no? But I can see, alam mo, Doc Cathy, alam mo naman
Mhm.
na the early part of the Divine Mercy, I was there already, no? And
Okay.
lahat ito natutuwa ako talaga na how things have really progressed. And then I
Mm-hmm.
was thinking kanina while you were talking na, seryoso na ata si Lord talaga na kailangan gawin, no? Nananahimik for 2 taon, yun pala, hinahanda naman pala lahat para
Mm-hmm.
nitong malaking misyon na 'to na mag-uumpisa dito sa event na mangyayari sa MACOM, 'no? So,
Mm-hmm.
this is open to Divine Mercy devotees only or propagators, or what about church, um, what you call this, other faith communities na gustong mag-join if ever? Is it also open to them?
Actually, Ma'am Aida, during our preparation, we just limit or we just inform all the devotees of the Divine Mercy Apostolate from all over Mindanao, and we did not try to invite other apostolates or other group or communities to join us because we are already afraid that sa amuan lang daan ng mga devotees sa Divine Mercy, we cannot we it's just enough, we cannot accommodate more registrants from other groups, no,
Mhm.
aside from the Divine Mercy apostolate groups, Ma'am Aida.
Yeah, I understand that, no? Kasi wherever we go, the Divine Mercy Apostolate is so huge, you know, surprise ka even when I went to Bacolod with Georgie. I was expecting pila lang to, but when I was surprised, there were about 200 plus, no, who went there. So I could just imagine, since Mindanao is a very, very large island, I could just imagine how many will be coming. But that's really something na to look forward to. So, on your part, Doki, as one of the leaders or one of those on the prophetic ministry, what are the expectations that we are supposed to parang impart to those who will be going there? Ano, hindi lang naman kasi yan basta mag-attend ka, 'di ba? 'Di ba? In the first place, it's costly already. Pag commute pa
Yes.
lang galing sa ibang lugar papunta sa Davao, that involves ano, but I understand ang dami-daming gusto. Pero aside of course from the hunger, alam natin na may hunger talaga to listen to the word of the Lord, no? Especially with the Divine Mercy. That's why you pick up so powerful speakers from Manila and from Mindanao and from and Davao, no? Ano yung parang dapat i-expect din ng simbahan out of this from the ano, from those who will attend? Ano yung parang gustong i-impart na hindi lang kasi yan about makikinig tayo, 'di ba? Or makipagchika tayo. Of course, it will be fun. So, ano yung objective na gustong i-impart ng Congress na ito?
Yes, aside from, of course, this training, basically training on the new evangelizers on mercy, we have also prepared a lot of topics. That's what you have said, that we have prepared speakers to talk on topics that are very relevant to this. And the speakers are really from the national level. And I would like, ako enumerate ang mga topics, but the devotees who will be coming from different parts of Mindanao, aside from Davao, of course, they will see Davao, no? And that time will be Kadayawan season, time for Kadayawan, no? And if Kadayawan, they will expect something like, what is Davao during Kadayawan time? And they will also anticipate having so many. They would like to have so many fruits that we have during that season: the durian, the mangosteen, the lanzones, the what else? Because the national speakers, or kahit ikaw, Ma'am Aida, they are really after also of what uh, uh, anong i-expect namin during Kadayawan. Of course, the fruits, no? And the people in Davao. And the topics also, and maybe the meeting of each other, the meeting the people of Davao, and maybe knowing that Davao is the place of our former President Duterte and our Vice President Sara Duterte. What else? And of course, there is one day that the day after, or I don't know if how they book their stay here, they can roam around the city. We have already prepared, especially for our guests from Manila, that they will be tour doon sa may mga itineraries na kami, Ma'am Aida. What else? Yeah, the Congress itself, the topics.
Yes, oo. Actually, kanina, Doc Cathy, no, pina-flash ko na. Can you flash again the speakers?
Yes.
Okay. These are the speakers that the Divine Mercy Apostolate in the Archdiocese of Davao has prepared for MACOM, no? The day one will have, of course, Maria Tita Bauca, our very own, so
Mm,
overview and elements of the Divine Mercy. She's
mercy.
also from Manila, no? And
Yes.
of course, Reverend Father Prospero Tenorio, the sacraments and spirituality of
Spirituality of
mercy, the
mercy.
essence of mercy. These three, including Father Nap Baltasar, I've heard them, and they're really very good in speaking about the Divine Mercy devotion. So we don't want you to miss these people. And meron pa ito, Tek, can you flash the other? Okay. We
Yes,
have,
the
of
one there,
course,
oh,
your
Ma'am Aida
very own.
Manasan.
Huwag mo na ipasok yan. Nasa billing yan. We have, of course,
Excited kami sa
Reverend
topic mo, Ma'am
Bishop
Aida.
George Raimondo, no? So discipleship and apostleship, napaka-importante ng topic ni Bishop Raimondo, no? Kasi this is where
Yes.
we are now called. We are
Mm-hmm.
disciples or apostles of mercy. And then followed by Reverend Monsignor Paul Quizon, of course, no? Yung ano ba ito topic niya? Explaining
Explaining the faith,
the
the
faith,
divine
the
mercy
divine
way.
mercy, o the divine mercy way. O skip ko muna yung isa. Last
Ay,
sabihin niya.
last
Yung,
natin yan. Save the last for the best.
uh, we have, of course, my good friend, Most Reverend Bishop Roberto Santos. He is the spiritual director. Tama ba ako?
Yes,
Uh,
the WAPOM Episcopal Director.
Okay, so
Until
from
the
the
present.
Diocese of Balanga, Bataan, he will talk about the
Yes.
living messages of Saint Faustina in the new norm. So very important 'yan dahil yung Sister Faustina nag-iwan sa atin ng diary because that's supposed to be what we're going to follow as a way of life. Kaya
Yes.
yun, explain. And of course, the last day will be, of course, a celebration of the Holy Eucharist with Most Reverend Archbishop Romulo Valles, your very own Archbishop of the Archdiocese of
Yes, of Davao.
Davao. O singit na
Mm.
ako, isa ako dyan sa makikigulo sa inyo. I will talk
Yes.
about TikTok. TikTok and others kung bakit yung social media ay napakahalaga sa
Yes.
debosyon ng Divine Mercy, sa paggamit. So, bibigyan ko lang kayo ng konting tip na kung paano gagamitin at bakit kailangan na natin gamitin. So, those are the speakers for the two-day Congress of MACOM. So, you can just imagine kung mag-glued tayo lahat. Can you take away na the photos, please? And of course, si Doc Cathy mentioned Kadayawan, of course naman, no?
Yes. It's a Kadayawan
Pioneer.
season.
Oo, Kadayawan. Kaya when Joji was planning this in Manila, pag sabi niya August, pumapalakpak ako. Kasi alam ko, Kadayawan. We would like to inform everybody that Kadayawan is one of the celebrated events in Davao City, no? Kasi parang harvest, Festival of Harvest ba yan, Doc
Yes.
Cathy?
Thanksgiving of the
Tech.
harvest. Yes.
Oo, so doon mo makukuha yung lahat ng klaseng prutas. Wow, durian for that matter, no? And
Mm-hmm.
then lahat ng klaseng bulaklak. They used to have a parade, but I think it is after na. The MACOM is after, and I think wala na rin yung parade, no?
Wala na, hindi na
Because
maabutan.
of the pandemic. So it is both going to be a spiritual and a cultural tour for each of those who are coming. And even if you are not part of the MACOM, please go to Davao in August. I'm inviting
Yes.
you already because I used to stay there, no? And be part of the Kadayawan. But of course, for those who have registered in MACOM, please attend. Do not miss this because we have waited so long for this to happen. And it is now going to happen again. And there, we will grow in spirituality to be able to continue our mission, no? So, Doc Cathy, pause muna tayo sandali ha kasi may i-announce lang ako. Papakita
Opo.
ko. Technical, can you show the poster, please? Okay, at the Hour of Three Incorporated, the the company behind at the Hour of Three na brand, you can see now our list of streams, no? So, umasenso na po kami. Meron na kaming daily, no? 3:00 ng umaga, kumakatok na kami sa inyo because we have a live stream of the Chaplet of Mercy from our brothers and sisters of the Diocese of Imus, Cavite. 3:00 ho yan ng umaga. So if you are awake, kung hindi ko kayo makatulog, go to the page of the Hour of Three and be part of the Chaplet of Mercy and the intentions of prayers you can type. And they're very awake to take those intentions and include them in the prayers. Araw-araw ho yun, walang palta. May COVID man or wala, walang palta yung mga taong yan. Then 6:30 a.m. will be followed by the Healing Eucharist, also from the La Anunciata Parish of Muntinlupa City. Every day yan, Healing Eucharist. If the healing priest is the one celebrating, Father Nelson Osorio, it will be followed by a healing after the Eucharist. So, usually, nandyan siya Monday and Wednesday and Friday. Although at times wala siya, it's another priest. But remember, the Eucharist is healing. So, every Wednesday, we have at 1 o'clock, cross-posted from Guam. O, di ba? Galing na tayo ng Guam. We have our Reverend Father Joel de los Reyes and May Ordonez, I guess. No, ang late kasi ng font. So, naka-cross-post yan, Divine Mercy Moments. So, Father Joel is also a very powerful speaker of the Divine Mercy. He is the spiritual director and leader of the Divine Mercy community in Guam, where they will have their Congress also on October 1. So, every 1 o'clock, 3:00 ho ng umaga, kanina yon, we have the Divine Mercy Moments. And then, of course, 3:00, our very own at the Hour of Three. And then Friday, 3:00 ho ng hapon, that's a Divine Mercy Holy Hour. Also from La Anunciata Parish in Muntinlupa. Divine Mercy Holy Hour talaga yan with Father Nelson Osorio. And after
Mm.
the Holy Hour will also be the healing. Kasi healing priest nga si Father Nelson. So please attend with us and write your intentions while the Holy Hour is being done. it might not be read, but it will be taken in and prayed over by Father Nelson. And then 7 p.m. will be the Divine Mercy Philippines, starting with August 5, this Friday na, is a Holy Mass of the Sick, for the sick. By Reverend Father, di ko mabasa, Blanco, the Diocese of Daet. So, meron na naman tayong, this is
Luis de Pasco.
Okay. Luis de Paz. Sige
Father
mo,
Luis
labo
de
ng ano ko.
Pasco.
Labo ng mata ko, okay? So, note kasi ng font. So, Holy Mass with the 6, 7 p.m. Friday. And then sa August 12 is the Recollection and Confession and the pandemic COVID-19. I think this is by Father Tenorio. And then August 19 is Lectio Divina. So again, this is a program by the Divine Mercy Philippines. And then Saturday, we will have another new program. It's a vlog by Joel and Agirl Saludares. They are the head of the Light of Jesus community of Antipolo and Marikina. Light LOJ is a community under Bo Sanchez. So it's a
Not
mommy
Father
said,
Joel. Hindi
no,
si
not
Father Joel.
Father Joel. It's Brother Joel and Agar. May asawa yun, no, si Agar. So
Okay.
it's a Mommy Said, Daddy Said. It's a blog. It's a practical blog about relationships and parenting. So they are also leaders of the community of Brother Bo Sanchez. And we have more coming. We will keep on updating our posters. So I'm just inviting you all once more na madami na ho yung ating live stream. So maraming maraming salamat. So Duki, it's
Yeah.
3:35 p.m. I'm just
Mhm.
wondering kung may mga questions. Technical, are there questions from the audience that
Yeah.
Doc Cathy can address? Wala ata. Wala. But you have a lot of wishers from Davao again, from the Cebu. Masyadong maraming attendance sa Cebu, ah. Parang ever-present sila ngayon sa Cebu. Okay, so, um, Doc Cathy, we will continue, no? So,
Yeah.
re- uh, tell us what will happen hour per hour on Monday and Tuesday para aware
Yes.
yung mga gustong mag-attend.
Yeah. On August 29, that's the first day, Mom Ida. It's a Monday, and we expect all the delegates to come for registration 10 a.m. to 1 p.m.
Mhm.
So we just would like to have their diocese leaders or archdiocese leaders or coordinators to get all their members kit and register one time, big time, so that walay magtapok dito sa registration area. So mga in charge lang ang pwedeng kuha sa ilang mga kits and their registration IDs and all. So that's 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. on the first day. And all the delegates should be inside the venue at exactly 1 p.m. because the lecture or the program proper will start at 1 p.m. At 1 p.m., it will start with a parade of banners by all the lay coordinators of the different archdioceses and dioceses all over Mindanao nga muatin. And followed by the honored guests, speakers, priests, and bishops. So parang doon ka na bilong, Ma'am Aida. And it will be followed by 3-in-1 image of Jesus Christ, the Mother of Mercy, and Saint Faustina.
Wow.
And it will be followed by blessing and veneration of the Divine Mercy image by, I think, Bishop Roberto Santos. And the opening prayer by one of our devotees who will sing a eulogy in a song by the choir also. And a welcome remarks by our lay coordinator of the Divine Mercy Apostolate of the Archdiocese of Davao, Georgie Ilagan Bian. So that's the preliminary activities on the first day. And so it will be followed by the topic number 1, overview and elements of the Divine Mercy devotion by Maria Tita Bauca. So that's the first topic, no? Ma'am Tita Bauca will share about the usual that we share on sa mga homes or sa mga paris or sa mga GKKs, the overview or the introduction and the elements of the Divine Mercy devotion. So that's practically the main things that we have during this training for new evangelizers on mercy. That's topic number 1. And topic number 2 will be after the coffee break or the break, which will be shared by Reverend Father Prospero Tenorio, the sacraments and spirituality of mercy. That's 3:30 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. And next to that will be the topic number 3, the Divine Mercy and the Second Coming, which will be shared by Reverend Father Nap Baltazar, 4:30 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. So those are the topics 1, 2, 3 for the first day. And then it will be the last topic na. And 5:30 onwards will be the Eucharistic celebration, which will be officiated by Most Reverend Bishop Roberto Santos. And it within that Eucharistic celebration will be the commissioning of the diocesan lay coordinators, and parish coordinators. Doon na gagawin ang commissioning nila. The last activity for day 1. So that's for day 1, Ma'am Aida.
Okay, before you go further, no, I'm asking technical to actually flash it so para hindi while you're summarizing they can also see and while they're preparing it, but I'll just make a break. Father Joel de los Reyes from Guam is saying, I'm watching from Guam, nice show, keep on Doc Cathy, sabi niya, bless
Hi,
you.
Father Joel.
And your listeners. So very active si Father Joel in watching us. Anyway, Doc Cathy here para mas
Yes.
visualize nila, no? So ito yung day 1 that was mentioned by Doc Cathy a while ago, and we go to day 2,
Yes,
technical.
day 2. Yes. On day 2, Tuesday, August 30, 2022, we don't have the registration anymore. That's still included in there, but I think we have just let all the devotees to go inside directly. 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. we will have the prayer, and it will be a chanting prayer of the Chaplet of the Divine Mercy by no less than Josephine Beltran, our auditor sa Divine Mercy Apostolic. She sings very well. And on 8 a.m. up to 9 a.m. will be the talk for the fourth topic about discipleship and apostleship by Most Reverend Bishop George Rimando, our auxiliary bishop of the Archdiocese of Davao. Mhm. So he is going to differentiate what is discipleship and apostleship. As devotees of Divine Mercy, we are also considered disciples and apostles of mercy. So 9 a.m. up to 10 a.m. will be the top 5 or the fifth topic, explaining the faith, the Divine Mercy way by Reverend Monsignor Paul Quizon. Reverend Monsignor Paul Quizon is the parish priest of Our Lady of Saint Francis of Assisi Maa Parish. So he will share on explaining the faith, the Divine Mercy way. 10 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. will be a break for the snacks. And then after that, 10:30 a.m. and 11:30 a.m. living in the messages of Faustina in the new norm, by Most Reverend Bishop Roberto Santos DD. So that's talk number 6. Talk number 7, 11:30 a.m. to 12:15 noon time will be the one that we are of special interest, the topic that we are of special interest, the social media tool to propagate the devotion. So kay murag mao ni amo ang kulang, Ma'am Ides. Mga tigulang na kaayo ang mga prophetic ministry coordinators, unya wala na jud may alam sa social media kaayo. So I think your topic, Ma'am Aida, will be very relevant for us evangelizers on mercy. Yes, that is the last topic for day 2. And then next will be the luncheon buffet. And after the buffet or the lunch, we will distribute through their snack stubs, their snacks, because right there and then they will transfer to San Pedro Cathedral, no? While the ongoing chaplet chanting, the devotees are encouraged to go out because buses will be waiting for them outside to transport them to San Pedro Cathedral for the last activity. That's 3 to 4:30 p.m. The Eucharistic celebration of the Mass, which will be celebrated by our Most Reverend Archbishop Romulo G. Valles at San Pedro Cathedral. So that's the end of the day 2. No? So wala na
Okay.
topic for the afternoon day 2.
Yeah, thank you, Doc Cathy, no? I just realized ako day ang last speaker, no? Before the
Save the best, save the last for the best.
don't say too much basta taas kay expectations. Nagkatawa lang ko
Dili
ni
pa
mo.
lang imo nga pa lang personality Ma'am Ides na maunsa na mi ma-overwhelm na mi.
Salamat for your confidence. I am by the grace of God nga gyud. Anyway, yeah, kanina ningon si Doc Cathy na mao gyud ni among kulang Ma'am Aid sa prophetic kay mga tigulang na ayaw sulti ana kay pare-pare. But
Yeah.
that for me, I just realized there's no such thing as old or young. Somehow we have to learn the social media. We don't have to learn the technicalities. Until now, di ko kibaw technical ining at the hour of 3. That's why I'm very dependent on the technical at the back. But all of us have Facebook. So watch out. Andama na inyong cellphone, andama inyong Facebook. Because you will have a lot to do. We will have so much fun explaining the social media. Why? Because the social media is the most powerful tool
Powerful tool.
in reaching
Indeed.
the whole world. So, mao lang unsa na ako introduction na para amoy
We,
na
we are
na
very excited.
sa sa unsa ni nga ini sa 30. So, grabe ka full pack Ducati no
Yes,
ang
yes,
activities no. So, pero nalingaw lang ko sa buffet lunch ko nga arang-arang kay buffet lunch kay dagat.
yes.
Sobrang
Lunch ang mga
bangka.
buffet.
Oo. So we will have buses that will transport the devotees from the Grand Men's
Hotel.
to
Yes.
the to the site sa cathedral no San Pedro
Cathedral.
Cathedral. Okay. So from San Pedro Cathedral after the mass kanya-kanya na pauli.
Kanya-kanya
Well,
ng pauli. We have to the speakers kayo Ma'am Ides, ihatid kayo sa hotel back and
mm.
then mag-freshen up and then we'll have dinner outside.
Oh, I see. Okay. So, as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, no, our followers, this Congress is really very important. That's why the Archdiocese of Davao, Divine Mercy Apostolic, really took time to have this. I know it's not easy to prepare one like this, no? The
Yes.
the headache, the preparations, the meetings, I saw it in the pictures. But why are they doing this? Because all of us are called by name, Dokati, Georgie, Lena, ako, to be able to enrich ourselves with the new evangelization, the theme of which is really the theme of the new thrust of the church worldwide, which is communion, participation, and mission. In other words, I will sum it to one word, synodality. This is now
Yes.
the trust of Pope Francis, the trust of the whole Catholic Church throughout the world. This is one thing good Ducati no sa Catholic faith. Isa ra gyud
Mm.
ta ang atong mission nga sundon no, isa. So divine mercy to the synodality mo ni i-discuss mo ni ang tema mo na nga ang topics from the different speakers, especially the priests, will tell us how we would be able to evangelize and go forward in relation to the thrust of the Universal Catholic Church. Universal na Catholic Church pa. The Catholic Church. So, okay. So, Doc Cathy, any more information you want to impart?
Of course,
Wala kita
this
question, nakasapot man siguro sila tanan. Kaya wa man gini
yes,
question there. I was expecting a question from nga mangutana sila nimo, but maybe we can, before you say pala Ducati, technical, maybe we can flash some of the comments and hi of people. Please choose na lang.
maybe they will just ask after the Congress na lang.
Yeah, siguro, but they would like to say hi. Ima Alfon, kilala mo si Ima, no? Lay coordinator of the
Yes.
Archdiocese of Cebu. She's right now in Perth. Hi, Ima. You're always welcome, Sis Ida, for at the hour of 3. Thank you. Terry Jane Descalzota. I don't know where Terry Jane is from. Manila, Luzon, Visayas. Magandang hapon sa lahat. Thank you so much. Ito, alam mo, nakakalimutan ko yung pangalan mo, dahil sa kaka-alias mo dyan sa pangalan mo. Pero naging guest ko ito. Hello, STP Divine Mercy Parish Base. Okay, sige. Dulce Ferreras. Blessed day, everyone. Hi, Dulce. Helen Lantikse Akyatan. Good afternoon,
Yes.
Dr. Kathy and Ma'am Aida. From Tibongko, watching from
Yes.
Tibongko. Okay. Aurora Torres. Uh, Echel Gorgonio. Mandami nating Rayolor Irene Tantong. Kilala mo ito sila?
Opo, dito si Edfelyn Pojas from Panabo City, si Esther
Hmm.
Terry Aldama. Yan, ang iba hindi ko kilala masyado.
Elizabeth Celeste. Jesus, King of Mercy, I trust in you. Amen to that. Elizabeth. Actually, ang dami. Sis Ida from the Diocese of Imos. Okay, ito si Terry Jane. Diocese of Imos pala siya. Oy, sorry Terry Jane ha. Sa dami-dami. Kasi sila yun, Doc Cathy, na
Mm.
nagti-3 a.m. chaplet na naka-live sa At the Hour of
Okay.
3. Oh, sila yun. Grabe talaga
Okay.
yung nila. Grabe yung commitment nila. O ito si Divine. Nagreklamo siya. Hello everyone watching from Divine Mercy Office Cebu. Oh, hello Dai, kumusta? And then we have Loretta also from Davao ito. Kasama ko ito dati. Good afternoon everyone. Jesus, I trust in you. And Sally McBride, St.
Yeah.
Jude Parish.
And just the day of
Cavite.
heart.
Sorry, akala ko Davao. Sa Cavite. So kasama pa rin ito.
Cavite.
Sila nga yung nagti 3 a.m. Chaplet of Mercy. So again, 3 a.m. for those who wants to attend at the live page at the hour of 3. From Esther Peranil, blessed afternoon, brothers and sisters. Jesus, King of Mercy, I trust in you. Namo, ang dami, oh. Cynthia Esquilio, of course. Cynthia is the one responsible bakit meron 3 a.m. chaplet. Good luck to your Congress. She's also from Imos, from the Diocese
Cavite.
of Imos. Very, very active lady sa Divine Mercy Devotion. Maraming salamat, Cynthia.
Mm.
And more are coming. Hindi ko na mababasa lahat.
Meron ako
Uh,
nabasa dito, Ma'am Edna.
si,
Ma'am Aida, si Edna Ramirez, our
okay.
treasurer sa Divine Mercy Apostolic, si Edfelyn
Okay.
Pujas, my cousin-in-law, and
Uh-huh.
Ami Kayabo Edika, saying, Jesus, King of Mercy, I trust in you.
Oh, hi Edna. Hello. Kumusta ka na? Oh, ayan. Oh. So, ang dami-daming nag-engage. I was just hoping na meron sanang mag-question pero mukhang walang nag-question. Doon na lang sa Congress nga. Siguro
Hindi.
sila mag-question. So, Doc Cathy, when are the delegates arriving? Most of them. Sunday pa lang.
Yeah, they are, I'm not really very sure si Ma'am Abigail ang nakaalam niyan. But I think they booked their hotels on the August 28th.
August
The day
28,
before
that's a
day
Sunday.
1.
No?
That's the Sunday. The day
Ah,
before day 1. Because
okay.
our speakers also for Manila will be coming on the 9th of August 28th, Sunday. I don't know with your flight, Ma'am Aida, but the rest of the speakers, we will welcome them at the airport at 9 o'clock p.m. on Sunday.
Sa
And
gabi pa.
Sa
Sa
gabi ang
gabi
kanilang
na.
flight. Mm.
Okay.
And
Oo,
maybe they
okay.
will just have a late dinner at the hotel na lang.
I see. Okay. Actually, I'm arriving earlier. But don't,
Ah,
you don't have to pick me up. I'm from Davao. I know my way around.
we will
So
we will prepare a banner for you and a
gusto
flower
ko
for you.
banda. Gusto ko banda. No.
Okay.
Don't do that. Don't do that. I can mobilize myself. I'm from Davao, so I would like to meet some friends before proceeding to the hotel. But I'm already checking in the hotel as early as Saturday. Alam na rin ni Georgie yan. And
Ah, okay.
oo. So again, this is something that we are all looking forward to. I wish we can accommodate everyone who would like to.
Yes.
But as you can
Ma'am Ida, we in the
hear,
working committee, we had a meeting yesterday. We were already very worried. What if these people would really register and they will just stay at the fire area? They cannot get inside and they're paying like 2.5 or 2.8 as a registration fee. We're so worried what will happen if they will really forced to be registered and they will not be accommodated inside. I don't know with the what will the hotel will offer to us to accommodate 1,000 or more delegates during that time.
well, I know it's a happy problem,
Yes, it's a happy
but
problem.
if God will allow it, then we just have
Yes.
to bring it back to Him.
Yeah.
And problemahin na lang ni Jesus yan. So, Jesus, I trust on you. But of course, we balance things like, of course, I know you will be talking to the hotel on what to do also, diba? So,
Mm,
I'm pretty sure. God is a God of order naman. So, we will
yeah.
pray with you that everything will be okay, that we will not go against any protocols that the city
Yes.
government will be imposing, that cases will not be rising. That's another thing
Yes.
that we
Up to
have to.
August 29.
Yes, all the way. No, I mean it's worrisome. But although it's not that scary, but still it's worrisome because we don't want anyone to get sick,
To
diba?
get
So
sick. Yes.
much as we want to accommodate everyone, but we pray with you and you pray with us
Mm,
kung paano, no? Paano. And I'm sure God will always make a way for things to
mm.
be able to, to run smooth, no? So, Doc Cathy, would you believe it's 5 minutes before 4
Ah,
already? So, sabi mo sa akin isang oras. Sabi ko, isang oras.
I just would like to acknowledge our working committees headed by our
Yes, please.
chair, Ma'am Lena Benedicto,
Hi,
and our
Lena.
yes, she is very active on this. And the rest of the committee chairs, hindi ko na lang isa-isahin kay madami na masyado, Ma'am Hines. I would like to thank them. We are on half or three-fourths way done with this preparation for the Congress. I hope everything will just go in accordance to the will of God.
Amen to that. Congratulations ahead to the working
Mhm.
committee. Of course, Lena Benedicto, Georgie Ilagan, and the
At
rest. No, alam
Tita
ko, ang
Emilia Sithar.
Oh yeah, Tita Emilia, congratulations for this. It's just in time that you really answer the call of the Lord to really awaken our hearts and our soul to be able
Yes.
to continue in bringing and propagating the Divine Mercy devotion in the new way according to uh, the signs of the times and the recent things that is happening. So, ang bilis-bilis ng oras. It's
Yes.
practically 4 minutes. Nakalusot na si Doc Cathy kay mamaya gyud
Thank you,
problemahan.
Lord.
What
Thank you
will
so much.
happen in 1 hour? I said 1 hour is very short. Don't worry, I will be good to you. Sabi ko kay Doc
Thank you,
Cathy.
Mama Ida.
Uy,
We
maraming
try.
salamat, Doc Cathy. No, it's very informative. Even me who will be going there, I don't really know much of what's going to happen and everything, except for the little things that Georgie and I talk sometimes. And I'm sure whatever is happening now with the number of devotees, Jesus will just make plancha everything and everything will be fine. So,
Amen.
Father Joel of Guam, o tingnan mo ka-active talaga ni Father Joel. O sabi niya, congratulations Nice show with Doc and bless your viewers. O, sabi niya, keep up the good work. O,
Si Ma'am
lahat
Edna
po,
Ramirez, may pahabol siya na message to you. Hello, Ida. Looking forward to your visiting us here in Davao, together with the rest of the guests and the delegates. That's
oh, thank
according
you,
to Ma'am
Edna.
Edna.
Thank you. I'm looking forward to the durian, ha? Nag-
We will have a durian
Nagparami.
party. We will have a durian party
Oh,
in May.
wow. Oh, that's something that I'm looking forward. Akala mo naman lakas kumain, no?
Oh,
Ano.
never.
Anyway,
One
yeah.
seed lang is enough.
Oo. So, again, any parting words, Ducati, before I will make my final words
Yeah,
on
I
this?
would like to thank everyone, especially the working committee, headed by Ma'am Leonard Benedicto, and our lay coordinator, Tita Jochig Lagandian, our lay advisor, Tita Emilia Sithar, and our spiritual director, Father Amado Arroyo. And I would like to welcome, no, comes August 29 to 30, the delegates for this Mindanao Apostolic Congress on Mercy. Welcome and God bless us all.
Thank you so much, Doc Kathy. And again, also with her, I would say we are looking forward to seeing you on August 29 and 30. Let's have fun in Davao, fun with eating durian and all the other fruits, fun
Yes.
with celebrating Kadayawan with Davao City, and more fun with our sharing of our faith experiences, the miracles of our lives, and hearing our spiritual directors, priests, and other speakers talk more about the mercy of God and how we would be able to bring it to our individual homes, to our individual communities, and to the rest of the world. So, in behalf of Georgie
Amen.
Ilagadian, this is Ida Manasan thanking Doc Cathy Zamora. At the hour of 3, we'll get back to you next week. So, bye for now at maraming salamat. Doc
Maraming
Cathy, thank you.
salamat.
Misericordia